This is a high-end radio exclusive.
High-end radio, you on the air, who's this?
Young Noble Outlaw.
Oh, man,
Hey,
Outlaws.
Hey, man, what's happening with you? How you been?
Man, I'm extra blessed, brother. How about y'all?
Man, we trying to keep it moving, man, and doing our thing, grinding.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. Being independent and standing on your own 2 feet, controlling your destiny. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, What you been up to, big homie? Talk to us.
Man, getting ready to launch this tour in May, this Outlaw tour, international tour. I've been focusing on my clothing line. I got a clothing line called Outlaw University that's doing real swell for me. And, new music, got about 2 or 3 new projects I'm working on. I just stay at it, man. You know what I mean? I stay in the kitchen cooking, man. As you
should. You just dropped the Outlaw Nation Volume 4.
Yeah.
How has those mixtape series been going for you?
That's been going great, man. I dropped 2 mixtapes this year. I dropped Young Noble and Hussein Fatal, Jersey Giants. I got all my Jersey homies on there. Young Buck on there. We got MOP on there. Smith and Wesson, Core Mega, Helter Skelter, Tretch. You know what I mean? Some real legendary East Coast shit. But the Outlaw Nation, that's a project I do where I let some of my independent dudes hop on there with me as well. You know what I mean? Just to pretty much show love. Like it be dudes on there from, different countries, rapping in different languages. It's just, me basically showing love to all these independent guys, all across the world who be showing us love. Like, just for example, like last year alone, I did damn near 150 features, for different independent artists all across the world. And this is guys who saving up they chips, you know what I mean? Going to work every day or hustling, saving up their bread to get a feature, from me and my Outlaw brothers, man. So, that's just me being a boss and a general and just trying to show some love back to my folks, man,
This is a high-end radio exclusive.
I have a question, man. A real crazy question. It's been bothering me for years.
Oh shit! It's been bothering you.
It's been bothering me, big homie. Hey, for real, check this out.
Yeah.
During the West Coast East Coast beef,
right?
They love the Outlaws on both coasts. What kind of position or any type of bullshit did you guys get from anybody, rocking with West Coast rappers? Was your folks back home kind of upset with y'all, displeased with y'all, or was it just love? What?
All our peoples was riding to the fullest. We had the whole Jersey was on some West Coast shit, and a whole bunch of New York as well. You know what I mean? So, we never had that. The homies was just proud of us, to actually left the hood and went to the West and got with Pop and start shaking shit up. So, Jersey was like West Coast, you know what I mean? Like hands down. It was that's what a lot of people didn't know. It was like we was super deep on both coasts, you know what I mean? And we still are, you know what I mean? So, back home they did nothing but support us and ride with us and love us, you know what I mean? Like you go to Jersey now, you can easily, walk the streets and see random niggas with Outlaw tattoos. You know what I mean? Like, we heavy in Jersey. You feel me? So it was nothing but, love and support from back home. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Right.
And it wasn't no East Coast, West Coast beef. That's what it felt like that because the 2 labels was on 2 sides. But in reality, it was just a problem with, some individuals, man. And, of course, a lot of people on the streets, chose sides is because, people gonna do, and follow suit of what's going on. But, Pac had riders, man. He had a whole Thug Nation behind him. Any state you went to, it was, nigga got riders. You know what I mean? So, but back home, it was nothing but love, though, man.
That's what's up.
This is a high-end radio exclusive.
Right. Okay, check this out. Today's rap. is nothing like the rap the Outlaws produced.
No.
Absolutely not. I don't really see the political consciousness, the consciousness of the struggle. Could you elaborate on that for a minute?
I think in the time we in right now, I think it's a lack of leadership when it comes to these artists. I think it's a lack of responsibility. Like you see what's going on with, you got people rising up, not just all in America, all across the world, and back in the day, when it was uprisings and injustices going on, you had artists who spoke to that. Like that's what, when Pac came out, he was speaking to, what we was going through in the streets and as young dudes in the struggle with, So I think these days is really a lack of, it's more so, people trying to get their songs in the club and on the radio. It's not really, the heart and soul is not really there, like it used to be when it comes to the music. Like, you remember when James Brown or, whoever, like, I'm Black and I'm Proud, it was, or Bob Marley, and,
Yeah.
A certain song, it represented that time, and what artists you see on TV, on the radio, that's really speaking the times of what's going on. In the dope manner though, like how it's supposed to be done, like not sad music or dope shit where you're not compromising who you are, banging beat, but you still got a fucking message, man, where you really talking to these people from the soul and from the core.
You feel me?
Right. And the way we still do it, but we not on the platform, where it's supposed to be out there. But we still doing that. Like I promise you, ain't none of these dudes making realer music than us right now. Like we can go song for song, catalog for catalog, and we shitting on everybody. Like, and that's just the truth. Like we could bring the cameras out, any rapper you fucking pick. Can't fuck with us. I'm not even talking about our shit with Pac. I'm talking about Outlaws. You feel me? But I think that's what's missing in the game. It's missing heart. It's missing soul. It's missing responsibility. Like, rappers who got a voice to actually stand up and say, "Yo, I'm gonna speak for my people." Like, for example, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like Kanye, I love Kanye's music, but like Kanye, every other issue, he used to go crazy. He would be ranting, like he'd do a crazy rant about some clothing, about the companies don't want to sign him up, and and all this shit. The crazy rant. Every other concert, it'd be a clip of Kanye rant about these corporations, but all this shit going on in the world, it's like these dudes are silent than a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing from him, and when I'm saying that because I got nothing but respect for that guy. I love his music. These guys their platform is bigger than ours. You know what I mean? So when I look at it as this generation, I'm like, damn, they don't even got no leaders, man. They don't got nobody who got that platform of a Kanye, a Jay-Z, and the rest of these guys that actually stand up and say something articulate, that these young guys could follow and identify with and really speak on the behalf of, what's really going on out here. It's a lack of leadership, man. In the rap world, in the activist world, in the political world, it's just a lack of leadership, man. Like all the young niggas out here, like, what the fuck should we do, man? Should we walk the street? Should we start shooting at motherfuckers? Should we? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not putting it on these guys. I lead by example. You know what I mean? I'll make that kind of music. We make that kind of music. So if they looking for that and they need that, man, come over here to this outlaw shit, man. I promise you, that's what we on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta lead by example. So I say that, to say, at the end of the day, whoever, let them, it's a lane for everybody. We just talking about what's missing and what's lacking and what's the difference of how hip-hop used to be when people be like, oh, that was a golden era back then, and this generation is super downgraded, and you look around, it's like, love what he doing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But besides Kendrick, how do you feel about the New West, and then some of maybe the newer artists on the East Coast, the H.E.R, Detroit Avs, and yada yada?
Well, honestly, man, it's a lot of music out here, and I catch these dudes' music here and there, but I'm not really, seeking it out a lot. You know what I mean? I like the boy Schoolboy Q. I like J. Cole. I like the dude J Electronica. I like a lot of these dudes, man. Even some of these dudes who, just making music straight for the club. Like, when I'm in the club, I'm vibing to that shit too. It's like I can't hold these guys to my standard of hip hop. I was 17 years old in the studio with Tupac, watching him make 4 or 5 hit records every day. So I can't judge these guys to the standard that I came up under. You know what I'm saying? I gotta judge them on the standard of today. You know what I mean? Which is, the bar is obviously low, but it's a place. And it's a place for everybody, and I commend any of these dudes who, working hard and investing in themselves and trying to make a better life for themselves, through music and putting their people on. I salute them, because sometimes a lot of these dudes don't have the best talent, but some of these guys, actually work harder than the talented motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So, I salute the young dudes, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wrap circles around most of them, but that's a whole nother story.
High-end radio, nigga.
On the Sickness Network.